Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Marissa. Today I'm going to be talking about my new series, and then I'm going to also be getting into the big topic of the series. So the series that I'm starting is called All About, or The Truth About blank. Today we're going to be talking about transferring schools, transferring college. Basically, I wanted to make this to try and help someone that is transferring colleges. I'm going to give you my personal experience on why I transferred, how I transferred, where I am now, all of that good stuff. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of background on me. If this is your first time to my channel, I am a sophomore in college. I am an intended nursing major, which I will get into, and I went to Rhode Island College for my first year of college. As a freshman, I went for my fall and spring semester, and then I did do 2 summer classes as well, so technically 3 semesters, but lived on campus for that full freshman year. I did join a sorority. I had a great group of friends there. I still have the group of friends, and I still am an alumni of the sorority. RIC is what people call Rhode Island College because it's RIC, so RIC. There's a couple things that led me to transfer. So the main thing was academically. I don't have anything against Rhode Island College. I don't have anything against the system, how it was, but I had meetings with deans, I had meetings with multiple advisors, and no one could give me a straight up answer. Basically, the academics and the academic advisors were not transparent on what needed to be done to get into the program. I was just misled a couple times by advisors, so I was not very happy with that. My personal portion, I just simply was not happy. I knew Thanksgiving of, like everybody comes back from their freshman semester. It's like halfway through the first semester, everybody comes back. Thanksgiving, I was on 2 panels at my old high school. We talked about our college experiences, and it was like really good to see everybody and like how their college experiences were going. But I started listening to what everybody was saying. Everybody was so happy. They're either really, really happy or really not happy and they were transferring. And I was kind of in this like in-between limbo of, I'm happy, but I could be happier, but I'm also like, I don't want to transfer. Like, that's too like aggressive, like that's too abrupt. I know you're not supposed to compare yourself to others. That's not what I'm talking about. It was just like, you were at one end of the spectrum or the other. You were like super, super happy with your college. You had like a 8, 9, 10 experience. You rated it at 8, 9, 10. Or you had like a really bad experience with your roommates and you like just wanted to transfer. You're already going to another school the next semester. And I was kind of in between and kind of like, I don't really know what to do. Like, I'm not like super happy. I'm like content. I'm like neutral. I'm like, this isn't great, but this isn't like really bad. So that kind of was where I started with everything around Thanksgiving. Was like, I looked into transferring. I talked to only one of my friends during Thanksgiving break. I talked to her in my old high school hallway. We were friends all of high school, still are friends. And I talked to her and she was like, you should come to my school. And I'm like, they're not accepting people for the nursing program. I love your school. I wanted to apply. I think you have to consider your own, how you're feeling, like express how you're feeling. I only expressed to one person, 1 or 2 people, about how I was feeling and how I was not happy and how I was not happy with my experience so far. But I gave it time. I said, this is the first semester. Spring semester could be completely different. I have a great group of friends. I'm in a sorority. Everything on paper is going really, really well. Grades were not the best. They were like mediocre, but everything in my personal and social life was like great, but I wasn't happy. I kind of like sat on winter break and I was like, okay, like I kind of expressed to my mom like how I wasn't super, super happy, and how I just kind of wasn't comparing myself to others, but I was seeing that it could be better. And that I just kind of like mentioned it here and there. I didn't like sit down and have a conversation. She was like, oh, like how do you feel about your first semester? That kind of type of thing. The spring semester I started and it was like good like the first week, and then everything was just like downhill. I don't know how to say, like, when you have that feeling of like, this isn't right, like this doesn't feel right. I basically sat down with a couple of my roommates, who I'm really good friends with still, and one in particular, and I was like, dude, I'm just like straight up like not having a good time. I also was like gaining a lot of weight. I gained like the freshman 30, which I have like 20, 25 pounds of it off, so we're doing good. but that was not helping. The only reason that I wanted to go back to school was to see my friends. I didn't want to go back for the academics. I didn't want to continue trying this uphill battle in a move. I was constantly moving towards a moving target, and it was extremely frustrating, and it was making me more unhappy than I already was. I finished my summer session in August. My parents could see that I wasn't gonna go back, but like, they had to hear it from me. They just knew, they know me very well, knew that I wasn't like super like, I love college. I remember my parents specifically asking me, just straight up out of the blue, while we were having this conversation, just like, there's kind of like a pause, and they asked me, do you want to go back? I kind of like hesitated, and I was like, because I hesitated, I know I don't want to go back. The only reason I want to go back is to see my friends and to hang out with my friends, because they're my friends. I love my friends. And so I was like, okay, what do I do? The semester starts in 2 weeks. Where the hell am I gonna go? Who is going to accept me? Like, accept me into their school in 2 weeks? Like, such bad timing. I'm not gonna take the semester off. That's just like not, that was just not my plan. I didn't want to do that. I was like, if I'm gonna go to school, I'm at least gonna go to community college and figure my life out, figure out what I want to do, get into a program, take the classes that I need to, and move forward. It was not that much paperwork. If you're scared of like the paperwork aspect of transferring, it's really not that bad. All you need is your transcript from your last school, your high school transcript, I think. I started at community college, and it was probably one of the best decisions I've ever made. Transferring schools and realizing that you want to transfer is probably one of the hardest decisions, and knowing that I was leaving my such good friends behind. Well, I wasn't leaving them behind, I still see them, but not being able to see them every single day, not being able to be in my sorority, not being able to know what I've known for the past year was very difficult for me. I have the comfortability of being in a routine and knowing what's coming, and I'm very, very like a big planner, like I want to know what's going on type of thing. Okay, I was thinking so much about my friends. I was like, oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to see my friends. What are my friends gonna think? Friends this, friends that. Oh my god, what are other people gonna think? I'm going to community college now. And granted, I went to a private high school, a private Catholic high school, where people went to very prestigious colleges out of. Now that I'm like, if people found out I was going to community college after going to that high school and then transferring, people are going to think so much less of me. And I dove into Gary Vee videos. If you have not looked at Gary Vee, just Google him. Gary Vee has actually changed my perspective on life a lot. Why am I letting people's opinions that don't matter affect my college decision? I haven't talked to in 2 years. I was letting their opinions sway me, and I was like, whoa, I need to pump the brakes on this. That is not right. It's for like, if you're not happy, like, know that you're not happy and change it. So basically, I've been super happy with transferring. Updates to come on whether I'm transferring to a 4-year school or I'm going straight into a LPN program. I'm not gonna say anything more because I don't want to jinx anything, but I've applied to 3 colleges that I could be doing a mass transfer to, and then 1 program that I could be going in at the fall. So we will see. And I'm actually graduating with my associates now, because I have done 2 years of college. I have completed my mass transfer block and my other block of just like my associate's degree. So now I have a degree to show for it, and I'm happier. And also, if you guys have any questions, please leave them down below in the comment section. I will respond to every single comment. I always respond to every single comment, or I like them, or I heart them if it's like a reply is not necessary. If you guys have any questions, other people probably have questions, so leave them down below. Or if you want to talk to me like directly, just DM me on my Instagram. I will also have that down below. And that is about everything that I wanted to talk about. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know by liking the video. If you like this series, just comment down below if you like it or if you want me to continue it, or ideas for it. I have a list of things that I want to do, but if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. And also make sure to subscribe for the new series. And videos are posted every Tuesday at 8 a.m. I might be adding in another day once summer comes, so I'll keep you guys updated on that. Share with any of your friends, your college friends that think they might be transferring. And I will see you guys next Tuesday at 8 a.m. Bye!